Welcome to Friday's LukeJ62895, episode number 369.
And yep, today's the day. It's the start of season number 9 of Friday's LukeJ62895. Better way to kick off the premiere with our premiere kickoff show, which is like up to 369, beginning at 3/2 Central.
The Avengers of something. Oh my God! The pink purple version of Billy? Ah. This is just ungrateful.
I'm hiding this user.
Thank you.
S.
Yes.
That's how you start on and have the kickoff show like that. And that is not how you end 2022 like that either.
900. There is You got it.
Now the person here, don't even think about saying that you told me no million. Because I won the $1 million more than a few times I can ever imagine. So stop impersonating me, you jackass!
Thank you, Billy! It was on the second Spurred sequel, and in November, Disney debuted a brand new miniseries inspired by Jolly franchise called The Santa Clauses. In the six-part series, Tim Allen spiders will Scott Calvin and Santa Claus.
There we go.
All
right, so we're gonna start off here with Joseph with Joe Marley.
Okay.
Who was born on March 2nd, 1991 in Kingston, Jamaica, and it says here Marley debuted in 2014, released into iTunes and Spotify and EP Comfortable. He also appeared on a Grammy Award-winning album Strictly Roots with Morgan Heritage. Marley spent his early years in Jamaica, where he attended St. Peter and Paul Preparatory School before moving to Florida to attend Miami Palmetto Senior High School and Miami-Dade College, where he studied studio engineering. And that's gonna include my night, guys. So let me turn on my light, and let me say goodnight to all of you guys watching at home. And I want to say thank God for watching, and I'm glad you got a chance to make it tonight, guys. I know it was late, and I know it's the longest show in FWL history. Believe me.
We have lost our dear friend and former family member of Elsa's quote family. Her name is Colin Legrand. She recently passed away this week at the age of 20-something-ish. Born 1998 and died this week.
But yeah, such tragic, and of course, me and Luke. Well, I think we'll talk about this after. Well, I'll talk about this after because I had an idea for what we can do for the special stream, and hopefully, to make it happen and whatnot. Um, so that's the plan so far. But anyway. Yeah, it's very tragic. And she did appear, and one of my, well, didn't really appear, but she was in the chat room in one of my videos that I did for Luke for his birthday, and he'll be discussing that.
Just gonna zoom in a little bit so we can see it. Yeah.
Anyway, here's the game.
Okay.
And this is a game that I bought last year on eBay. There's some stuffs in it.
Okay.
But it still works. Uses 4 AA batteries, which I bought for this thing. And this is the game that I had in my hometown back in 1994-95. I had 2 of these in my hometown, and then I got left, and now I have this in 2022, and I bought it on eBay. Brand new, and I got it for a steal for $34.95.
Wow.
Now, obviously, the game uses cartridges, as you guys can see. The cartridges are sold separately, and you can find those on eBay. And basically, what it is just, giving you new kind of puzzles for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So the game is pretty simple. If you guys, seen the actual show. This one is from 1995.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And, so, without further ado, let's power this sucker on and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's time now for the episode 385 kickoff show of FWL.
No, that's not good.
Better than out the banquet than the last time.
Yep, it's the go to jail space. Oh wait, wrong game.
That's Monopoly.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, how you doing? We're joining the stream today from Jamaica and James in the United Kingdom. How you doing? Hey! Yeah! Ha-ha!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Friday's LukeJ62895. Today, Luke Jippers and Billy Mooney will be talking about their topics, playing video games, and many more fun. And now it's now time to present to you all Friday's LukeJ62895 with their hosts, Luke Jippers and Billy Mooney.
Thank you, David Thousand. Hello, people. This is LukeJ speaking. Welcome to Friday's LukeJ625 episode number 390, the season 9 finale part 2. And join me in this episode is 3 weeks palm, ladies and gentlemen.
I say that was an epic intro for season 9, a way to kick off the show. Hey everybody, this is it. This is the big one. This is going to be the last season of the season for FWLX and a whole new generation of the creativity of this show.
And I have 2 dev topics, and all I have left is some special announcements regarding to FWLX, as I'm going to mention in some in the show, and then we're going to do some game segments, I'm not planning on doing. I am gonna do fun facts of the week, but no Love Watch segments this week. But there will be some changes from FWX during this episode, and then we'll do some after that there will be some notes Josh's topics, and then we'll do a game called Wheel of Misfortune to wrap it up the season 9 finale, cause part 2, and then cause I had played this on Weekend Celebration episode number 163, and you're gonna see it in the first time in FWO history. So with that in mind, and he has this topic for the last time in FWO history. And then, so without further ado, let's get some death topics in the way, and, shall we? See what we got for us. Anyway, I got 2 death topics. Anyway, Linda Lewis, better with Linda Ann Fredericks. Linda Lewis was an English songwriter, singer-songwriter, musician. She was best known as the singles Rock-a-Doodle-Doo from 1973. And her version of Bay Everest Scoop songs in his Kiss, something like that. I don't know. Misspoke. Anyway, she was her discography includes solos albums like Lark from 1972, Novel Girl A More from 1975, Woman Born 1977, and later Second Nature in the Year I Was Born, 1995. Which became successful in countries such as Japan. Lewis also provided backing vocals for artists, including David Bowie, Al Cooper, Cat Stevens, Steve Army, and of course Courtney Rebel, Rick Wakeman, Rod Stewart, Peter Barnes, Hummingbird, Joan I can't pronounce this last. It starts with an A. Jerry Walchi. She was the eldest of 6 children. 3 of who also have been singing careers. Okay? Lewis is a self-taught guitarist and keyboard player. Influenced by Harry Nelson, Billie Holiday, and Smokey Robinson. Also drawing inspiration from others such as Joni Mitchell. Her music bleed folk, funk, and soul. She was born September 27, 1950 in Walsham, Index, England. But her best known, she was, her mother was a British, Ghanaian, jazz singer, and her, father was a Jamaican pharmacist. The couple divorced when Lewis was 3 years old. And she was raised primarily by her mother. Lewis attended stage school and regularly cast in non-speaking television and film roles, such as The Taste of Honey in 1961. Okay? And such a screen fan in the first Beatles film, A Hard Day Night in 1964. She also sang the public for money. She joined the Q-Set, a British band who performed ska and beat Jamaican-style music. In 1964, she sang Dance in the Street with John Lee Hooker at the club at the Savant-on-Sea. Hooker introduced her to Ian Samwell, who arranged for Don Amron to manage her. She signed with Porter, and in 1967, with recorded the single "You Turn My Bitter into Sweet," okay, which is now a Global Northern Soul record. Porter wrote in the name Linda Fredericks will be confused with Linda Kendrick, okay? Who was also signed to Porter, okay? She was used the name Linda Lewis in honor of singer Barbara Lewis, okay? The surname will also be used professionally by her sisters, Dee Lewis and Sherry Lewis, and her mother, okay? During 1967, Linda Lewis formed White Rabbit with Junior Kerr, okay? Moved on to replace Marshall Hunt in the soul rock band The Ferris Wheel in 1970, and toured Europe with them. She also recorded the album Ferris Wheel the same year, and the single Can't Stop Now with them before the band broke up the same year. On September 19th, 1970, Lewis appeared at the first Johnsbury Festival when she jammed with Jerry Lee and David Lensley. Okay, had been booked by the DJ and concert booker Jeff Dexter. Okay, how you doing, Underground Central? Yeah, it's been doing good. You? Anyway, moving on. Let's see. I can't remember what it was. I have a chance meeting with Warner Brothers Records, okay? Executive Ian Raveney, okay? Lewis signed the label's imprint with Spire, okay? Lewis also worked on the session vocalist in this period, okay? Which read an appearance on albums such as possible production of the feature by Al Cooper, David Bowie's Aladdin Sane in 1973, Cat Stevens' Catch Ball at the 4 in 1972, Hummingbird's first album, Hummingbird in 1975. She then signed family's new Warner Aspire distributed Raft label. Her first single, Rock-a-Doo-Doo, reached number 15 in the UK singles charts in the summer of 1973. Okay? And was followed by the album Fossum's Deep. Okay? I'm doing... swag. Okay. Wow, man. Yeah, you're cool in it. Okay. Which featured former Jeff Beck group, okay? Guitarist Bobby Tench, okay? The album established her as one of the Britain's most promising young female singer-songwriters. It was critically acclaimed, okay? But it did not have the expected success, okay? Probably due to the Raft Records, okay? Becoming a solo at the time, okay? However, several appearances on the BBC TV soap show called Tops the Pops raised her profile, okay? Oh man. And the extended world tour with Cat Stevens followed. On her return to the studio, she signed with RCA Records and recorded what would become a breakthrough album, Not a Little Girl Anymore, in 1975. I was just reading a depth topic on Linda Lewis, Underground Central. I'm just, who recently passed away last Wednesday. That's what I was just asking you. That's what answer your question. That's what it was, you know? That's just me. Anyway. Yeah. But anyway, where was I? Yes, which featured Alan Thompson in the Tower Power Horn Session. A tour of cover of Shoop song, which featured a single under the title in this Kiss, okay? At the same time the album, which reached number 6 on the U.S. singles chart, okay? The singles Old Schoolyard, which Cat Stevens wrote for her, and in this Kiss was produced by a team of Tony. I can't pronounce this. It starts with an S. Sorry. Oh wow, this cat emoji. Okay. Oh wow. And Bert D. Codex. Okay. On July 5th, 1975, Lewis opened the Colorbox Festival, being followed by Roy Harper, something like that. I couldn't pronounce his last name. Sorry. Cam Beefheart and the Magic Band, and the Steve Mara Band, and Page Floyd, so forth. Anyway, she sings on the Go To album, released 1977, with Jess Wallen and 3 more albums followed over the next few years. In 1986 and 1987, she recorded her sisters Dee and Shirley Lewis, that's Lewis sisters, okay? Okay. Kind of box emoji, okay? Anyway, later years, okay? During the next decade, Lewis retreated from public life and moved to Los Angeles, although in 1984, she again appeared at the Jory Berry's one that I can't pronounce this word, sorry, festival, as well as a record from Electricity Records, okay? In 1992, she worked as a Joan Armstrong album, Circle, excuse me, I wrote it anyway. As a backing vocalist, along with her sister Shirley and Sylvia Mason James. She then returned to record Second Nature in the year I was born, 1995. Anyway, which found success in the Japanese charts. And the success leads to live performances, which were recorded and released as on a stage live in Japan, 1996. 3 more albums followed. Warner Bros. Records released Region of Truth, the best of inspired years in 2002. And that story of her work during the previous years. That was followed by BMG's release the album The Best of Linda Lewis in 2003, okay? Which includes her hit singles. During the 2003, she also appeared at the Glastonbury Festival and was filmed by BBC Television, where she appeared on the Jazz World stage. She also appeared again at the 2011 festival. Her song "Oh Smokey" was used by the top rapper, which I'm not a huge fan of rap, by the way, comment on the single "Go" in 2005, which appeared on the album "B" in the same year. This was produced by which is, I know that, Kanye West. It reached number 1 in the United States R&B and hip hop charts. Again, I'm not a huge fan of hip hop. I'm more of a rock and heavy metal thing, but that's just me. Anyway,
I am somewhat.
Huh?
I am somewhat, but
Yeah.
I just don't listen to it that much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just me. Yeah. Anyway, she recorded live on Old Smokey in 2006, which featured new and previously recorded recent songs, and toured the United Kingdom the same year. On October 28, 2006, the National Portrait Gallery opened an exhibit entitled Toward the Photographs 1965 2006. I missed one line on the page. Anyway, sorry, I misspoke. Anyway, which featured a portrait by Lewis' former husband, Jim Gordon, something like that. And other sisters such as Shirley Bassey. In 2007, she toured the Soul Rita All-Stars in the United Kingdom, and on February 3rd, 2007, days before I was first established, anyway. BBC 4 featured performances by Lewis in a 60-minute recording of the Barbican show, the show Barbican All-Stars. In June the same year, she collaborated with Basement Jaxx on Close Your Eyes, which features a Japanese anime film, Vexville, something like that. In 2023, this year anyway, Lewis contributed to the UK folk funk band Cosmos, something like that. The single Earthling featured initial vocals by Lewis. The single released in March 2023 was debuted in Gillies Pearson's BBC 6 music show, which was proclaimed Linda Lewis is back. The single was last released during the lifetime. Wow. Anyway, critical examination. Lewis had a 5-octave vocal range. Charles Waring of Blues and Soul. Anyway, magazine described her vocal range as her the best of Linda Lewis in 2003. It's powerful and makes sense anyway. In the review of Lewis' album Second Nature 1995 years ago, excuse me, forget for music, Amy Hansen described Lewis's voice as remarkably dynamic. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Amy Hansen described Lewis' voice as remarkable and dynamic. Yeah, I misspoke. Dynamic. Anyway. Lewis's ability to sing and whistle register. Hansen's comments in a review of Lark in 1972, no longer wild weapon that can soar through chart-like lip tube, screaming dog whistle without a moment's notice. She channels her range and the emotion it demands. Okay. Lewis's voice has also been compared to that of Mariah Carey. Reviewer Marissa Weber commented that her voice has similarities to that of Minnie Riperton. Now Lewis is at a wider vocal range than Riperton. Wow. Without a to sing the lower register. Lewis married fellow musician Jim Crennan in 1977. But after 3 years they divorced. Lewis later said we were apart too much, especially after Jim joined Rod Stewart's band, and we were both unfaithful. In 2004, she married music agent Neil Warnock, who survives her. She was a member of the SAG AFTRA, I can't pronounce it, EQUITY, I don't know, UK, and equally Ireland. And in the later years, Lewis had lived in Wildgate in Kent. She died at home on May 3rd, 2023. She was 72 years old. Hearing her death was singer-songwriter Joel Emmerding said this. I'm so sad to hear the death of Linda Lewis. She had a beautiful voice and had a really lovely person. Tragically torn from everything but that girl and radio DJ Gil's person also paid tribute. Cat Stevens tweeted this. I'm so sorry to hear of Linda Lewis passing. She was a good soul friend and fine artist. And that Lewis was like an amazing bird that kindly visited the window of our sill of our earthly house for a few days, then flew away back in the garden. And my last death topic has to do with Gordon Lightfoot, okay? Born as Gordon Meredith Lightfoot Jr., okay? He was a Canadian singer and songwriter and guitarist who achieved national success in folk rock, and country music. If you watch that, but it's for you. But anyway, he is credited helping define the folk pop sound in the 1960s and 1970s, okay? He also remained referred to as Canada's greatest songwriter, okay? And the songs have been recorded by some of this world's most renowned music artists. Lightfoot's biographer Nicholas James, something like that, said this. His name is synonymous with timeless songs about trains and shipwrecks, rivers and highways, lovers and loneliness. His songs include For Loving Me, Early Morning Rain, Seals Rail Blues, Ribbon of Darkness, and a #1 hit song in the U.S. country charts include with Marty Robbins, covered 1968, 65, excuse me, anyway, because I haven't got my computer glasses on, but anyway, 1965, and of course, Black Day in July, about the 1967 Detroit riot, Brian White registered in the 1960s, okay? Canadian chart success was its own recording began in 1962 with the number 3 hit "Remember Me, I Am the One," followed by "Registration" and the chart above born in the 1970s. He topped the U.S. Hot 100 and the Luxury Chemistry AC for short charts with his hits "If You Could Read My Mind" 1970, "Sundown" 1984, "Carefree Highway" 1984. Oh, was that remix?
I was just saying, Sundown is an awesome song. Read my mind.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Anyways, Carefree Highway in the same year, Rainy Day People in 1975, and the Rag of the Emma.
Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, and that's one of my mother's favorites too, from 1976.
Okay.
And in fact, this was a real story about the Edmund Fitzgerald being totally wept in the story, and it's true, folks, not lying.
Yes, exactly. And it had many other hits that appeared in the top 40. Anyway, several of Lightfoot's albums achieved gold and money platinum status internationally. His songs has been recorded by many notable artists. The Guess Who recorded a song called Lightfoot on the 1968 album Wayfield Soul. The lyrics contain the many Lightfoot song titles. Robbie Robinson, the band, described Lightfoot as national treasure. Bob Dylan, also a Lightfoot fan, called him one of the favorite songwriters and said, "I can't think of a Gordon Lightfoot song I don't like. Every time I hear a song of his, it's like I wish I would last forever." Lightfoot could become a mentor for a long time. I think he probably still is to this day. Lightfoot was featured musical performer to the opening two ceremonies in 1988 Winter Olympics Games at Carnegie Opera, and it was received numerous honors and awards. He was born in Arleta, Ontario, on November 17th, 1938, to Jesse Vic Drill Lightfoot and Gordon Lightfoot Sr., who have owned a local dry clean business. He was a Scottish descent and had an older sister, Beverly, 1935 to 2017. Okay? His mother recognized Lightfoot musical talent early on and schooled him to become a successful child performer. He first performed publicly in grade 4, singing the Irish American lullaby, to Lou Lie. Well, something like that. I don't know. Who just broadcast over the school's public address system. Wow. During the Parents' Day event. As his youth, he sang his choir in the Oris St. Paul's United Church under the direction of choir master Ray Williams. According to Lightfoot, Williams taught him how to sing with emotional and how to have converse with his boys. Lightfoot was a boy bio. He was appeared periodically on local radio. Okay? Foreign local areas and I've not the word, sorry. Okay. Tutorials, it gained exposure through various Kawaii's music festivals. At the age of 12, after winning a competition for boys whose voices have not yet changed, he made his first appearance at Massey Hall in Toronto, Canada. Okay? A venue he would eventually play over 170 more times throughout his career. As a teenager, Lightfoot learned piano and taught himself to play drums in procession. He fell concert Muscasio, something like that, a resort area north of Oreta, something like that, singing for a couple of beers. Wow. Lightfoot performed initially throughout high school. Let's start the script called Asian Vocationally Institute, ODCVI for short, and taught himself to play folk guitar. A formative influence on his music in the time of his 19th century master American songwriter Stephen Foster. Okay, he was also an accomplished high school track and field competitor. It set school records for shot and put and pole vault. It was playing the starting nose tackle on the school's Georgian Bay championship winning football team. His ability and story and bloodship earned him scholarships at McGill's University's Scholars School of Music and the University of Toronto Faculty of Music. Lightfoot moved to Los Angeles in 1958 and studied jazz compositions and orchestration for 2 years at Westlake College of Music. His career began when, to support himself while in California, Lightfoot sang and dimensioned the records and wrote, arranged, and produced commercial jingles. Among his influences were the folk music of Pete Seeger, Bob Gibson, Ian and Celinda Tyson, and the Weavers. He lived in Los Angeles at the time, but he missed Toronto and returned there in 1960. He lived in Canada thereafter. Though he did much work in the United States under the H-1B visa. After his return to Canada, Lightfoot performed with the Swinging 8, a group featured at CBC TV's Country Hoedown, and with the Gales area Singers. Okay? He soon became known as Toronto folks music oriented coffee houses. In 1962, Lightfoot released 2 singles, both recorded at RCA's in Nashville, produced at Chet Atkins. Okay, there was local hits in Toronto and received some airplay elsewhere in Canada. In the northeastern United States, Remember Me, I'm the One reached number 3 in the CHOUM radio in Toronto in 1962 in July. Was the top 20 in the Montreal's CKGM's and a very official Canadian top 40 radio station. The follow-up single was, I can't pronounce this. It's NEGO. I can't pronounce it. Sorry. It's 2AEY. He wins. Sorry, I misspoke. Anyway. It reached number 27, the CHOUM, in December. He sang with Terry Whelan, the duo called the Two Tones. They recorded a live album and released in 1962 called The Two Tones in the Village Square the same year. Okay? In 1963, Lightfoot traveled to Europe for 1 year in the United Kingdom. He hosted BBC TV's Country and Western show. Returning to Canada in 1964, he appeared in Mariposa Folk Festival. Rogers House, Mariposa for you, and began to develop a variation of songwriter. Ian Soul Tyson recorded Early Morning Rain and For Loving Me. A year later, both songs were recorded by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Other performers recorded one of both these songs recorded Elvis Presley, Bob Dylan, Chad in Germany, George Hamilton the Fourth, and the Clancy Brothers, and the Johnny Mann Singers. Okay? Savage recorded artists such as Marty Robbins, Revenant of Darkness, Laurie Van Dyke, I'm Not Saved, Julie Collins, Early Morning Rain, okay? Richie Havens and Spire Turner. I can't make any more. And the Guessing Trio, Ironborn Ray, all received chart success with Lightfoot's material. The 1960s, however, starts with this. In 1965, Lightfoot signed a management contract with Albert Grossman, who was also presented many prominent American folk performers, and signed recorded contract with United Artists, who is no longer with the company. No longer the company is the Font Company. Anyway, who released this version of "I Might Say" as a single. Okay. Appears at the Newport Film Festival. Tonight's show starring Johnny Carson. We just see the message. No, it's not it. Okay. Never mind. Okay. And New York's Town Hall increased its following and Boston its population. 1966 marked the release of his debut album, Lightfoot, which brought him greater exposure as both a singer and songwriter. The album featured many now famous songs, including For Loving Me, Earn More Rain, Seal Round Blues, and Ribbon of Darkness. On the strength of the Lightfoot album, which blends Canadian and Universal themes, Lightfoot became one of the first Canadian singers to achieve definite homegrown stardom. Okay. Without having moved permanently to the United States development. Lightfoot also recorded in the Nashville, Tennessee area of Forest Hills Music Studio, Barley's Barnes, but run by Owen Barley and his son Jerry during the 1960s. To kick off Canadians' consensual year, the CBC committed Lightfoot to write the Canadian Railroad Trilogy for the special broadcast of January 1st, 1967 between 1966 and 1969. Lightfoot recorded 4 initial albums for United Artists. The Way I Feel in 1967, Did She Mention My Name in 1968, Back Here on Earth in 1968, and when the live recording of Sunday Concert in 1969. And conventionally played singles in the Canadian Top 40, including Go Go Round, Spin Spin, and The Way I Feel. Okay? His biggest hit in the area was the rendition of Bob Dylan's Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues, which peaked at number 3 in the Canadian charts in December 1985. Did You Mention My Name, released in January 1988, featured Black Day in July, okay, about the 1987 Detroit riots. Weeks later, upon the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. on April 4th, 1988, radio stations in 30 states pulled the song for Fanning the Flames. Wow. Even though the song was a plea for racial harmony. Wow. Lightfoot stated at the time that radio stations owners cared more about playing songs that made people happy, and not those that made people think. Wow. Unhappy the lack of support from United Artists, he disbanded to Warner Brothers Records, scoring a major international hit in early 1971 with It Could Read My Mind. Something like that. Excuse me. Lightfoot albums at the time were well received abroad and did not produce any hit singles. Outside of Canada, he remained better known as songwriter than the performer. His success as a live performer continued to grow throughout the late 60s. He embarked on the first Canadian national tour in 1967, and also performed in New York City between 1967 and 1974. Lightfoot toured Europe and well received in 2 tours in Australia. UA continued to release best of album compilation in the 1970s, even after Lightfoot became a subsequent success in Warner Brothers Respire. The 1970s began when Lightfoot signed to Warner Brothers Respire in 1970. Scored a major hit in the United States, If You Can Read My Mind, which sold over 1 million copies by early 1971. It was Warner Gold disc, and the song had originally appeared on the Partridge poorly selling 1970 album Sit Down, Young Stranger. After the song's success, this album was reissued under the new title If You Could Read My Mind. It reached number 5 nationally, which represented a major turning point in Lightfoot's career. The album also featured a second recorded version of Me and Bobby McGee, as well as the Pony Man You Love's return of the song of Stephen Foster and Mastery of the Dawn. Over the next 7 years, he recorded a series of successful albums that established him as a singer-songwriter. Summer Side of Life in 1971, featuring songs like 10 Degrees of Getting Colder, Miguel, Colbert, Nas, Russians, and Disable, something like that, in the title track. Dawn, Questable, something like that, I don't know, in 1972, featuring the songs Beautiful, Looking at Rain, Crescent Island, Georgian Bay in the title track, which is a concert favorite. And Old Dan's Records in the same year, with the title track, which is a two-sided single. It includes that same old improvisation, Your Way Up, Why I Am. The songs If Once Believing and Could Depend on Love. Sundown in 1974, besides the title track, includes Carefree Highway, The Seven Island Suite, Watchman Gone, High and Dry, Circle of Steel, and Too Late for Praying. Okay? Now, let me see the message that one. Cold on the Shoulder, 1975, along the title track are songs like Band in the Water, Soul in the Rock, It's the Rock, like that, Rainbow Trout, All in the Lovely Ladies, and the hit Rainy Day People. The double collection LP is follows. Gold in 1975, containing 9 new versions of the most popular songs in the United Artists era. Summertime Dream in 1976, along with the record of the Amaral Frisco Girls, like that. On the songs, Am I Supposed to Care? Raised Among the Ruins, Spanish Moss, Never Too Close, and the title track. An Endless Wire, that's 38, with Daily Daylight K, Children Have Wings, Sweet, Go, I can't pronounce it, sorry. And a new version of Circle is Small, with Black Here on Earth, and the title track. During the 1970s, Lightfoot songs covered a wide range of subjects, including Don Quizite, something like that, about Sarbanes' famous celebrity character. Old the Big Blue, about widespread killing of whales, okay? Beautiful, about simple joys of love. Carefree Highway, about freedom of open road. Road to coast, like that, about fur of war. Opera Bond, which is inspired by a lonely teenage girl named Grace he met on the bus while traveling to Korea in 1971. In 1972, Lightfoot contracted Bell's pastry, a condition that led him his face probably paralyzed for a time. Convention curtailed his touring schedule, but Lightfoot nevertheless continued to deliver major hits. In June 1984, his classic single Sundown from the album Sundown went to #1 in the American Canadian charts. It was to be the only #1 hit in the United States. It performed twice on NBC's The Midnight Special series, Carefree Highway, about Arizona's state route number 34 in Phoenix, Arizona. Was a follow-up single from the same album. It charted in the top 10 in both countries. Lightfoot ended up traveling from Flagstaff, Arizona, Interstate 17 to Phoenix. In late November 1975, Lightfoot ran a Newsweek magazine article about the loss of the SS Asma Frisco Guard was sank on November 10th, 1975 on Lake Superior during the storm with the loss of all 29 crew members. The Reckon Frisco released the following year, where it's basically based on the facts in the article. It reached #2 on the United States Billboard charts and it was #1 hit in Canada. Lightfoot appeared in the several 25th anniversary memorial services on the sinking and stayed in personal charts with the family members of the man who perished in the Ashman First Guard. In 1978, Lightfoot had another top 40 hit on the United States Hot 100s like that. As a re-recorded version of the circle is small. I can see what in your eyes. Okay? Which reached number 33, something like that. I don't know. 1980s to 1990s. During the 80s and 90s, Lightfoot reached record 6 more year virtual albums and a compilation for Warner Brothers Inspired. Dream Street Bros 1980, Shadows in 82, Salute in 1983, East and Mid 1986, another compilation Joint's Gold Volume 2 1988. Waiting on You in 1993, and The Paired Passing Through in 1998. Excuse me. Excuse me. The album Dream Street Bros had a folk pop sound about Lightfoot establishing during the previous decade. In addition to the title song, it includes songs such as Ghosts of Cape Horn and On the High Seas. It also includes a Barry Von Dyke back to be these combinations of Cautionary or something like that. Cornier or something like that. I haven't announced it. Anyway. A bluegrass-like number that was a constant sample of Lightfoot from the mid-1960s to the 1980s. The album Shadows represents the departure of the sound for this guitar player in the 1970s to introduce adult commercial sound. Songs like Shadows and Thank You for Your Promises contain the unafraid online sadness and gradation. The 1982 American release single Baby Step Back marked this last time in this top 50 in the country. 1983 album Salute produced no hit singles. 1986 album Hit in the Midnight had several adult commercial songs like Passion Ship, More Gory, and I'll tag along East of Midnight. A single from the East Midnight, Anything for Love, made the 1986 Billboard Country and Western charts. In April of 1987, Lightfoot filed a lawsuit against composer Michael Masser. Wow. Claiming that Masser's melody in the song, Greatest Love of All, versions of what we recorded released by George Benson in 1987 and Whitney Houston, in 1985. has stolen at 24 bars in Lightfoot from Lightfoot Tonight to Say one hit song. If you could read my mind, okay, the translated session that begins, I decided long ago, never would welcome anyone's shout. The master song has the same melody as I never thought I could feel this way, and I gotta say, I just don't get it. I don't know how where we went wrong, but the feel is gone. And I just can't get it back. Wow. And on of White songs, but song. Lightfoot later stated that he did not want people to think he had stolen his melody from Master. The case was settled out of court. Master issued a public apology. Okay. Lightfoot rounded out the decade with his follow-up compilation, Gory Gourds Volume 2, in late 1988. Okay? Which contains re-recorded versions of his most popular songs. Gory remake of 1970 song, The Police Man. The original had been brisk to pace on that sonic and about 3 minutes long. The new version was slower, clocking, and the 4 minutes plus. Okay? Lightfoot's performed with Canadian singer-songwriter Ian Tyson, the opening ceremonies of the 1988 Winter Olympics in Gaucherie operetta. During the 1990s, Lightfoot performed his athletic roots and recorded 2 albums. Waiting for You, 1993, includes songs such as Restless, Wild Strawberries, and Bob Dylan's Ring Them Bells. In 1998, his album, Passing Through, reintroduced a sound more martial than his early recordings. Songs like Much to My Surprise, Red Velvet, Drifters, and I Can Use to Be a Country Singer. Throughout the decade, Lightfoot played in about 50 concerts a year. In 1999, Rhino Records released Songbook, a 4-CD box set of Lightfoot recordings with rare unreleased tracks from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, plus a small hardback booklet for the fans that describe he created his songs and gave facts about his career. 2000s. In April 2000, Lightfoot taped a live concert in Reno, Nevada. Okay? The 1-hour show was broadcast by the CBC in October and a PBS special across the United States. PBS stations offered a videotape of the concert as a pledge gift, and the tape of DVD was released in 2001 in Europe and North America. It's the first Lightfoot concert video release. In April 2001, Lightfoot performed at Tin Pan Sound Legends concerts, okay, at Wyman Auditorium in Nashville. Closing the show. In May, he performed Ring Them Bells in Massey Hall in honor of Bob Dylan's 60th birthday. In January 2002, Lightfoot has written Spurrier's new songs for his next studio album. He recorded guitar and vocal demos in some of the new songs. These new songs. In September, for the second concert in 2-night stay in Oria, Lightfoot suffered some stomach pain and was admitted to McMaster University Medical Care Center, Amaton, Ontario, something like that. I don't know. He underwent emergency master surgery for limited visual arteries, AAA for sure, anyway. And he remained in serious condition at initial care unit, ICU for sure. I pronounced these words, sorry. Lightfoot administered a 6-week coma, and was a tracheostomy, I pronounced it, sorry. And he underwent 4 surgical operations. All of his remaining 2002 concert dates were canceled. Most of the 3 months has been taken in Miss McMaster Medical Care Center. Whitefoot was released in the hospital in December to continue his recovery at home. In 2003, Whitefoot underwent follow-up surgery to continue the treatment of this mental condition. In November, he signed a new recording contract with Linus Entertainment. He began rehearsing the with band for the first time since his illness. Also in 2003, Production Records was later labeled the Linus Entertainment, released Beautiful, a tribute to Gordon Lightfoot. On the album, various artists such as Cowboy Junkies, Bruce Cockburn, Jesse Winchester, Maria Marner, and the Tragical Hip interrupted Lightfoot's songs, okay? Played Lightfoot's songs, anyway. The final track of the album, Lightfoot, was the only song not previously recorded by Lightfoot. It was composed and performed by Agnes Faganen, or something like that. In January 2004, Lightfoot completed some work on this album, Harmony, okay? Which was he had mostly recorded prior to his illness, okay? The album was released on the new home label of Linus Records in May 11 of that year. And there was a 20th retro album and included a single in the new video of Operation Lady. And other songs in the album are Clouds of Loneliness, Sometimes I Wish, Flying Bird Blind, and No Mistake About It. The album also contains the upbeat yet with friends track called End of All Time. In July 2004, he made a surprise comeback performance, his first since falling ill. Okay? Makes sense in any way. Anyway. And Mariposa, and Loretta, anyway, performing all tagging along solo. And in August, he performed a 5-song solo set in Pittsburgh, Ontario, as a flood relief benefit. In November, he made his long-awaited return to the concert stage with his 2 sold-out benefit shows in Edmonton, Ontario, something like that. Anyway, Lightfoot returned to the music business with his new album selling well and appearance on Canadian Idol. With the 6 top contestants each performed a song of his, combination of group performance on their own instruments, and his Canadian Railroad trilogy. In the same year, 2005, he made low-key tour called the Ballet the Never Tour. In September 2006, the middle of performance without the use of middle and ring fingers. Wow. In his right hand. He returned to the performance 9 days later. There was a brief time and substitute guitarists for more difficult guitar work. Full recovery took longer. I fought my way back in 7-8 months. In 2007, Lightfoot has full use of his right hand and played all the guitar parts and constantly originally broke them. While the tour being planned for 2008, Lightfoot's manager Barry Harvey has died at the age of 56 on December 4th, 2007. In late 2009, Lightfoot undertook a 26-day tour. Wow. I don't know. In February 2010, Lightfoot was a victim of the death hoax of originating from Twitter. When this Menzies TV journalist David Atkin posted on Twitter and Facebook that Lightfoot had died. Lightfoot was a potential point at the time that rumors spread and found out that listening to the radio in his drive home. Lightfoot dispelled these rumors and phoned it by Charles Adler of WCJOB, the DJ radio stations. He heard reporting his demise and did a interview expressing that he was alive and well. In 2012, Lightfoot continued on to tour, telling a sold-out crowd on June 15th at Illinois National Arts Center. They will still perform 60 times a year. Lightfoot plays 2 shows at NAC in this edition of Songwriters Hall of Fame. Lightfoot performed at 100th Grey Cup in November 2012, forming Canadian Road Trilogy. Okay, hang on, I gotta mention with Billy. Hang on. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, performing. Okay, Lightfoot's first tour in the United Kingdom in 35 years was announced in 2015, with 11 days across England, Ireland, and Scotland between May 18th, 2016 and June 1st, 2016. According to his website, 2017 tour dates includes the United States and Canada. Lightfoot played at Canadians' 150th birthday celebration in Primal Hill on July 1st, 2017. Introduced by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, something like that. The Prime Minister mentioned that Lightfoot played same stage exactly 50 years earlier during Canada's 100th birthday. Wow. In the 2016 interview with the Canadian Brass, Lightfoot said that at this age, my challenge is doing the best show I can. I'm very much improved from where I was and serious for which I've taken. In 2017 and 2018 tours, including dozens of days in Canada and the United States, Lightfoot's 2019 tour was interrupted when he was injured while working out at the gym. In March 2020, his concert schedule was interrupted by government restrictions during the COVID-19 pandemic. Lightfoot said in 2016 it was not planning to return to songwriting later in life. He was concluded it was such a solid thing for him in his career and fed him his family life. However, in 2020, Lightfoot announced plans for a new studio album for the first time in nearly 2 decades. On March 2020, Lightfoot released Solo without any accomplishment of the other musicians. It was his 21st studio album, released more than 54 years after his debut album. It was released by Warner Music Canada, marking Lightfoot's return to Warner Music Group. Okay? His sound. And I'm not going to talk about honors and awards right now. And then we'll go to death. Personal life and death. Okay? That'll be it. His sound was both in the studio and on the tour was centered in Lightfoot's ballroom voice and folk bass 12-string on-string guitar from 1965 to 1970. Wait, what was that? Anyway, lead guitarist Wade C was an important support player, with bassist Paul Wireman and John Shockfish fill out the arrangements. In 1968, bassist Rick Haynes joined the band, and lead guitarist Terry Clements joined the following year. She left the Tory band in 1970, but continued to record the Lightfoot in 1975. He hosted his own Canadian variety show, Play with Ian Tyson, became band leader for Tommy Hunter's TV show night in the 1980s to CBC. She played on most of Lightfoot's early hits. Haynes and Clements returned with Lightfoot and compared pose with the core of his band. In 1975, Pee Wee Charles added Pete Seal guitar to Lightfoot's songs. Drummer Barry Keane joined the following year in 1981. Keyboardist Mike Haverman completely exterminated. Okay, despite peace, backup band remained in fact until 1987 when Charles left the band and operated a radio station in South Antonio. 3 members of Lightfoot's band died over the years. Red stayed in June 2008 from pancreatic cancer. Clements at 63 at February 20th, 2011, following a stroke. Original bassist John Scottfish from Natural Causes on August 20th, 2012 at 69. No, that's no joke around here. Anyway, Haynes, Keane, and Haverman continued the tour and the recording of Lightfoot and guitarist Carter Manchester Caster from Hamilton, Ontario in 2011. A great player according to Lightfoot. Lightfoot was married 3 times. His first marriage in April 1963 was a Swedish woman, okay? Brea, Olsen, who had 2 children, Fred and Ingrid. They divorced in 1973. The marriage ended in part because of his interfering. Lightfoot acknowledged that he was migratory with the fact that he found family difficult in this long-distance relationship contributed to the failure of the least 2 relationships. The song, If You Could Read My Mind, was written in reflection upon his... I can't pronounce it, sorry. This marriage. And requested by his daughter, Ingrid, it was performed the lyrics with a slight change. The line is just, I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. It was started to, I'm just trying to understand the feelings that we lack. Okay. He said in the interview that the difficulty was writing songs inspired by personal stories. There was not always the emotional distance that clarify to make lyrical improvements, such as one of the stars suggested. Lightfoot was unmarried for 16 years and had 2 other children. Relationships between his first and second marriages, Glenda McGee and Eric Lightfoot. Okay. In the early 1970s, Lightfoot had been involved with Kathy Smith. Their violent relationship inspired his songs Sundown and Rainy Day People, among other things. Kathy was a great lady. Lightfoot told Globe Mail after her death. Man was drawn to her. She was used to make me jealous. But I don't have a bad thing to say about her. Smith was later became notorious at the time that this person was injected John Belushi in the famous speedball. In 1989, he married Elizabeth Moon. They have 2 children, Miles and Meredith. The divorce in 2011. After separation that Lightfoot has said has lasted 9 years. Lightfoot wed for the 3rd time in December 2014 and 19th. Anyway, at Rosedale United Church with Kim Hayes. They stay in the shape of the demons of the touring and public performance. Lightfoot walked about the gym 6 days per week. They declared in 2012 that he was fully prepared to go wherever I'm taken. He calmly stated, "I've been almost dead for a couple of times. Once I almost for real. I have more attendance to continue now because I feel on the bell at the time and for times of age." Lightfoot's band member displayed loyalty to him as both musicians and friends. Recording and performing with him as long as 45 years. In mid-April 2023, Lightfoot's declining health caused him to cancel the remainder of his 2023 tour. He died of natural causes, but Sunnybrook Health Sciences Center in Toronto on last Monday. He was 84 years old. Now, we're going to do the moment of silence with regards to these 2 death topics I just mentioned earlier. Right now. thank you. Rest in peace to these two people, Linda Lewis and Gordon Lightfoot. Now, before I have this last topic, hang on, I got a chat room, people, to this friends, the season 9 finale, yeah, it's in progress, okay, yeah, it's still impossible, over an hour, but, let's just see what happens, see, this is it, folks, is something I want to talk about. This is my last topic of the season 9 of FWL. Well, here it is, okay? I just want to talk about, okay? I have to talk about this, okay? I want to talk about some updates regarding to two things. One, FWL X, and two, my trip to Arlington and DC. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is FWL X. So let's talk about it now, okay? FWL X was going to be a huge, exciting success, better than ever, okay? Now, as of this fall, I will discuss it later I will announce that FWL X will be live, I'll do a special sneak peek regarding to the FWX CGI animation, whatever it will be, coming in the summer of 2023. Be on look out for that, because we're gonna be in the studio nearby downtown Savannah, because to tape the whole FWX shows, and Billy will be in his studio nearby Gainesville. And yes, there will be some more new co-hosts and colleagues to be auditioned and to fill in for Remix. He's not going to be around with us in season X, because we're better to know this, because we still have more time to do this, because if I can do, because like I said, FWX will be, like I said, new co-host, new intro, and outro, new logo, new template, new pause button, new everything. It could be anything, because I just want to get this out of the way, because it's still going to be it's going to be exciting for FWX, because it's a 10th anniversary season. I'm looking forward to this. Bill's going to look forward to this. And my new colleagues and co-hosts will be looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, it's going to be a great season, no less,
Yeah, it will be.
So, yeah. So, it's going to be a lot of fun.
And I also gonna be, say that I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna be on the show, but I am gonna be on a talk there. So, and as Luke said, we're gonna be finding some co-hosts. I mean, I'm not, like I said, even though I'm gonna not be on the show that much anymore, but that doesn't mean that, that you can't get enough of me. I mean, it's not like signing my life away, but yeah, I'm gonna be around for something special, the games thing and the topics. I still want to do the topics and stuff, but just not, on the entire show. So that's why it's gonna be different this time around.
Yes.
Just to clarify. Letting go ahead, continue.
And then the second thing I want to talk about, that's for the last part of the before we get to our FWX season, because we're gonna do a preview side of things of FWX in summer and other things in the studio nearby, which is gonna be located, is that in the summer also in the summer, I'm going to Arlington, Virginia and Washington D.C. for the second time in my life. I'm looking forward to this, especially if I'm dedicating this to Jim. So, yeah, it's gonna be a big. I'm just looking forward to this, and especially after it actually became the biggest studio next to my house, which is huge thing. So there you go. It just it's gonna be huge thing. So there you go. I'm looking forward to this. So there you go. Anyway, that's all my topics for today. For this season. Now there won't be a Web Watch Disney Plus nor everything this week, as I mentioned, the season, but there will be one in episode episode 391, which is start at episode X. But I'll say when we do episode X, episode 1, which is episode 391, we're going to talk about our excitement. Number 1, eligible throwback. 2, the arcade games, which will be coming up, which will be newbie to game segments. And 3, some exciting stuff that's going to happen in FWLX. So, don't miss it. It's going to be a very exciting stuff that's going to happen in FWLX, which is going to be taken via Wirecast, which I have enough money for it. You look up for it.
Yeah, which is going to be the next big thing, switching from, OBS, which is completely free, and everything that they can need, to get started with the stream.
Yeah.
To something more professional like Wirecast, so that's what many professionals use and do Wirecast.
Yeah.
And it gives them a lot of features and unique capabilities like they never had before. And like I said, instead of paying all that much money, you can now get it in a subscription. It's gonna save you tons of money.
Yes. Exactly.
So that.
Yeah.
So yeah, WLX, and be on the lookout. It hopefully be revolutionary. Just like Wheel 1's 20th anniversary, which is it's on fire. No signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. No.
Because of all the stuff that I showed you, especially I want to say either last night or Wednesday. I think it was in the morning that I well actually it was in the Discord video chat when I shared with him this vision that I have, this vision wheel on arcade and everything, and he was blown away with it.
It was actually Thursday, yeah. That's why I asked
So you see, folks, I can be creative. It's just you have a limited imagination for what you can do in a presentation. Just like how FWLS is gonna be, unlimited imagination. Well, this is what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, there's rumors that when I become the CEO, then yeah, I have a lot of responsibilities. Everything. So, and if it's true, then yeah, I'm gonna have to be ready for it. I'm gonna concentrate and do what I do best. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything. Well, anyway, Luke, I think we need to get into some topics for the season 9 finale, which I have on the chat room for you.
Yeah, still.
Show everybody this because this is a huge announcement for Xbox players, me included, because I have a Series S. And I love the machine. But before we talk about the SSD, well, not only we're gonna play Wheel of Misfortune, the DOS game, but we're gonna do something to end off season 9 finale of FWL.
What game is that?
Well, it's not, well, I'll put it up to the mic and it sounds like this.
Wow, your favorite toy. Okay.
Yeah, we are going to be doing live on the show because in that intro you saw the Wheel of Fortune 95 Tiger game that me and Lou did in an episode. Well, now we're going to do something fun, and it's about, besides me book and winning a book battle between me and Lou, which is never going to happen.
I just farted and then he burped it. Yeah.
FWL.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, do a two-player hangman. You know, to end the season 9 finale.
Mhm.
So that will be coming your way afterwards.
Mhm. Still.
You know, just to end it up on a high note. You know, for all these amazing years and everything. You know, being part of the show and you know, and just the creativity. You know, me being a creative consultant and everything over the past years and whatnot, and I know that some were great, some were not great, and some I questioned. But the bottom line is that yeah, you know, I you know try not to transform this show too much, you know, for the sake of you know Luke's creation, but you know just to do something new and exciting.
Yes.
And I hope I delivered, you know, over these past seasons.
Yeah. Since
You know,
FWL
making
season 1.
making the logo for season 9. It was something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to wait until Luke after because this was going to be my official swan song. You know, because I try to you know make the logo as nice as I possibly can.
Mhm.
But you know, guys, it's like I said, you know, PowerPoint has been a lifesaver for me and for Wheel One.
Mhm.
You know, and you know, entertainment has evolved in so many unique ways that you know that we survived the longest. You know, doing this for 20 years.
Mhm.
You know, thus the 20th anniversary.
Mhm.
And now next week, you know, we have big launches ahead. We got you know. You know, we're one on May 19th with the new logo, the new layout, new look. You know, and the gaming network that's going to be launching on Tuesday with a brand new look and layout and everything from the ground up.
Mhm.
You know, and to the official date of Will and Arcade's Rebirth launch, which I'm happy to tell you that it is going to be on a Wednesday in June. Uh, and then next Wednesday, which will be the 28th, well, we'll be back to normal scheduled presentations and whatnot. So you see, folks, I got a lot on my plate, and this was not an easy ride, but you know what? I always think about creativity more than I do about anything else. Because if if you don't have it, then you're not going to succeed in making this happen. You gotta do it to push yourself. You know, you can't just you know recycle the old same thing. It has to be new, fresh, and exciting.
Mhm.
And that's why I believe FWLX is going to be fresh and exciting with everything that Luke's going to want to try to do with FWLX and do the do the show on Wildcast instead of OBS.
Yeah.
With Wildcast, you know, he has a lot of tools and is essential, you know, to make the show work.
Mhm.
So so that's so that's everything, and you know, for the past 9 seasons and everything. And I think season 9 is, you know, the cream of the crop, as they say.
Mhm.
You know, especially with the intro you just saw, you know, and Billy's awesome,
Mhm.
you know, kickoff show that we had today.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go, guys. You know, treasure memories, and I think season 9 is going to be a treasure for many of us because this is my way of saying, to part ways and for Luke to do something new. I mean, it's not personal or anything. It's just the show, and try to do something new. And I hope it does work in the end.
Yes.
So you gotta give him faith, and he'll take the time that he needs, all the resources he needs to make this happen,
Yes.
and make this bold, and and for this show not being born. So that's probably the one thing that Luke's gonna. And like I said, Luke listens to the feedback, and the criticisms.
Yes.
And I know that each of the criticisms do sting a bit, but it's gonna help improve the show, and I think that's gonna be no exception.
Yes.
So that's pretty much on the whole thing
Mhm.
of season 9.
Yeah. And I agree with this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyway, so I got the games topic, the gaming side, and it's about Seagate, the company that makes hard drives and SSDs and this thing for Xbox. So there you go on that.
Mhm.
So anyway, Luke, I sent you that on the live chat,
Yeah. There we go.
and I have the whole story on there, and if you want to go over that.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, and I think yeah, and guys, I think what happened on the kickoff show, I think Mr. Bucket had something to do with cutting Billy's camera feed, and we oughta kick his wheel in because of that. Yeah.
God help me. Anyway.
And one more thing too. After FWL tonight, you'll be joining me and Chris Candy on Grand Public Television. And I think from there we can give you all the recap and we can go over on some of the highlights for season 9.
Yeah.
As season 9 comes to a close after the stream's over.
Yeah. That's good.
But anyway, there you guys go. So anyway, we'll go ahead and I'll go. I don't know. Put my face in a tomato pie.
Wow. Wow.
That's a spicy sauce. Uh, yeah, if I try to do ghost pepper, I'll be crying like a little girl, and I'll be crying.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He saw this. If you saw this like earlier, it's on GameSpot. But anyway. He said. Seagate. Has just announced massive permanent discounts with lines of Xbox Series X and S and special cards. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Huh?
Yeah, and I said that's good. I'm drinking Pepsi Zero, and yeah, that's awesome news for us Xbox fans because I have the Series S and it uses those expansion cards. But the biggest problem is it was too pricey, especially if there's a game that is only optimized for Series S and X, and you're not going to be able to play it on just a regular SSD like Seagate, not Seagate, Samsung T7 Shield or the SanDisk Extreme. None of these SSDs are not fast enough to handle Series S and X games.
Mm.
But this one, however, does. But it is extremely expensive, and I'm glad that Seagate is finally doing something about this. Because again, I'm a Series S owner. I love it, even though it's not selling well. But I'm not gonna poo-poo because I love the PlayStation as well, and that nobody can take that away from me. I like them all, just like I was with Super Nintendo Genesis and NES. Anyway, dude, if I don't shut up, You're probably gonna do something that I'm not gonna like. I'll be crying in the corner.
Oh god.
But anyway, Luke, go ahead and continue. And yes, folks, I will shut up and eat my pop.
Anyway, oh man. Anyway, Seagate has officially and permanently reduced the price of its expansion cards with Xbox Series X and S consoles. According to Seagate's new price, the 512 gigabyte expansion card will now cost you $90. Now was
That's awesome.
was $140. 1 terabyte version will retail at $150.
That's good.
Was $220.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
And the 2 terabyte model has a recommended retail price of $270.
And that's what I want. I want the 2 terabyte. Now, yeah, it is pricey, but at the same time, I'll save up for it so I can have enough storage because that's probably the only criticism I have with the Series S is that it only has 512 gigs, and you only get 300 something once you go through all the updates and everything. So that to me is the biggest con of the Series S. But otherwise, an amazing machine for $300.
Anyway, was $400. The price a cut comes at the time of modern video games are becoming increasingly bigger in size.
Yep, that's what she said.
What? Anyway.
I'm just being funny. What do you want from me?
Anyway.
Yeah, that's what she said. Like, you don't shut up.
Anyway, with the recent release of Star Wars Jedi Survivor becoming a notable example, Respawn's sequel, Fallen Over, takes up to 150 gigabytes of space a console.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
That is so outrageous. Games don't need to be that big. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's a lot. You know, because again, oh my god. Yeah, just like Halo, the Master Chief Collection, 100 and something gigabytes.
Wow.
And I don't even have enough. So if I want to play it, I gotta play it on cloud gaming, and it don't take up space. So you see, these cards are definitely gonna help in such a big way.
Okay.
Alright, continue.
And PC. Anyway, while other games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2 can easily take up bulk and available storage space available.
Yep.
Seagate solution is a simple one, and especially cartridge can in a dedicated slot in the back of the Xbox Series X and S. Console that functions just like its international SSD. That means that you'll still get the lightning fast loading times in games. Quick resume functionality without anyway. Another benefit from the Xbox Ultra C firmware, just plug it in and you're ready to play. While the Fire...
Huh? I'll do that after. Go ahead. I'll do that funny thing after.
Okay. While the 512 gigabytes expansion card is currently sold out at several retailers. Amazon Best Buy still have a stock of 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte versions at their new prices. There you go.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead, folks, John, SSD, and you sit tight those 1 hour space on your Xbox. Well, I got get this Seagate SSD or whatever the heck it's called. It's not really a game. I just sell my video game Madden NFL. I don't sound like John Man. I don't know who I am. But anyway.
Wow.
So how much is you just plug it in, and then boom, you got lots of games on this SSD. Boom.
Oh God.
Okay, there you go. I had to unleash it.
You have to unleash it, man.
Yep, I certainly did.
Oh God.
I know. I know, people are gonna be like, what am I getting myself into after doing that? Well, Well, hey, Luke allowed it, so ask him.
Ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
You can
people
talk to
in the chat room named Underground Central,
Oliver.
and he was telling me, "Will you read?" I'm like, he was telling me about a depth. I was reading a depth topic on Little Lewis, and he sent up a cat in the box. Like, wow, earlier. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That was like one person who got in the chat room. Like, wow.
Okay, well.
I was telling, hey, and that was my buddy over here in the live chat, you know?
Yeah. Well, apparently, at the same time, Seagate has some potential competition on the way, especially for one that is a huge battle, just like Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Seagate's potential competition is Western Digital, the company behind the hard drives, the SSDs, and they also make some accessories for Xbox called WD Black, which is a SSD. Now, it doesn't do the same as you get on the cards, but Western Digital is going to do something similar to Seagate and really get the competition going of the prices because WD wants to get into this Xbox thing because I have an Xbox, like I said, um, and yeah, it's going to be $180 for the 1 terabyte. So Seagate has a competition coming if Western Digital does make this happen and bring out something affordable, but yet still take advantage of the Series S and X. Being able to store games and put them on the 2 terabyte.
Wow.
So, and I hope it happens because, like I said, and I'm glad that Seagate is finally going to do something about it because back then it was super expensive, and now they're going to be cutting the prices permanently. It's going to be a huge win for us gamers who have the X or the S Xbox Series models. And this isn't be big for me, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is a huge win for us gamers who need storage to store their games.
Yes.
Whether they subscribe to Game Pass like I do,
Mm-hmm.
or you buy a lot of games on the Microsoft Store because especially the Series S, which doesn't have a disk drive. Then yeah, all the games you put on this thing, you can be able to play it flawlessly
Yeah.
because it was designed for that in mind.
Oh,
And
man.
Seagate is a good brand. I'm not saying Seagate is terrible.
No.
Seagate is a great brand.
Yes.
And I think Western Digital, they might do it a little better when it comes to, to keeping your stuff and whatnot because I have a 5 terabyte Western Digital. Now it's a hard drive, it's a spinning hard drive, so it does work with Xbox, but it is slow as molasses because it's the spinning hard drive. But Western Digital, they're known for their quality, and yeah, and I can see Western Digital really spicing up the whole Xbox market because Xbox is getting beat so badly because Sony's PS5 is chicken butt ever since the shortage of chips have been totally you know ease the pain a little bit, and now you can get yourself a PS5. So, but guys, I love the Xbox. I love the controller. It's just 512 gigabytes just does not cut it for this generation of gaming. And like Luke said, 150 gigabytes on that new Star Wars game. That's just ridiculous.
It is.
Don't insult my intelligence or whatnot.
Yeah.
Because for us as gamers, we really need something like this.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, more like 1,000,000,000%. Or just like when I say it's over 9,000.
Million?
Yeah. Yeah, and then when it hits 9,000 million, you're gonna just blow up. I know.
I made that joke up ever since day one.
It was well.
Ever since I was a kid, and then when I watched
Yeah.
when my brother was watching Dragon Ball Z, and it's like it's over 9,000. I started to feel like making that joke up, saying it's over 9,000 million.
And
that was it.
that famous line was from season one, and I remember this in my head because I watched this in 1999. Growing up, I was about 9 or 10 years old at the time, and yeah, I remember it quite well. It's episode number 28, season one of DBZ called Goku's Arrival. And the original, not the remaster. The remastered one sucks, but the original one, back then was awesome.
Yeah, the original one was, I remember morning with my brother watched it, and then to mommy, and then
Yep.
I was just
Yep.
yeah when my and then I was thinking myself in my head thinking it's over 9,000 million.
I know. Yeah, and this was like 98 or 99 because again, I remember this a lot, and I'll talk about it on my podcast thing later tonight. But yeah, it's just the four cartoons.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember what that last one was, but I do know the three out of the four. Now, so there you go. So that's that. So again, 98, 99 is when
It was
it was on.
actually back in the late mid or late 2000 when I first heard about this, and then
Yep.
that's where I first heard about this meme. When I came up
And
with.
again, it's season one, episode 28,
Yes.
and it was a good episode. But the remastered one is not that great.
No. It is not.
Completely ruins everything that made the show phenomenal. The new voice acting, everything about it just sucks.
It sucked. When I came up with 9,000 million as a joke, I just like wow, and it come up in my mind.
It was the Crazy Bunch's butt joke.
Wow.
Just like when I did the Crazy Bunch dance on YouTube.
Wow.
He didn't know that I was doing it, but
glad you were doing that.
Story.
Glad you were doing the Crazy Bunch dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
To this day, at the time it was Brand Pizza 589. Yeah.
Yeah. These are old school TVs back in the day. Holy crap.
What's going on?
I'm looking at some old televisions that Walmart had in the 90s.
Yeah. But go ahead what you're saying about Xbox and everything.
This was when Walmart was great.
Yeah. Excuse my farted. Anyway.
Yucky. Anyway. What is this?
What is this? Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, me neither. Hey, there's a bit. Oh yeah, McDonald's. Yeah. And now, yeah, there used to be a McDonald's across every Walmart. Now it's Subway.
Yeah, eat fresh. Yeah, I love Subway, especially McDonald's.
Yeah. Indeed, you do. Yes. Yeah. So again, the whole Seagate thing. Yeah, it's a win-win for us Xbox gamers, especially who have the Series S or X. Because I had the S one.
Yeah.
The Series X is really expensive, $500.
Uh huh.
And maybe that's the reason. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe that's the reason why Xbox is not doing so well because of that $500 price tag.
Wow. It's
I
not
mean, you know,
so well.
well, and you know the one without a disk drive is $299. So, but at the same time, though, you lose the ability to have a disk drive. You know, but you still get an awesome gaming experience on the Series S, and I love it.
Excuse me.
I really do.
You really do, yeah.
Incredible. It's just incredible. Um. Well, anyway, my other topic for this finale, we may have a release date, but I cannot confirm this and whatnot because I don't want to give out any fake news saying because that's not what the show is about. But on Blu-ray.com it says June 6th, and that's for the Blu-ray DVD digital copy, as well as the 4K Blu-ray that Mr. Jeffers himself has pre-ordered on Amazon, which is their number one bestseller, by the way.
Yeah, still.
And it's supposed to be out June 6th. Now, I don't know when it's going to come out on digital. Because now that, thanks to Luke, for giving me 25 and I added 25, and I'm never going to buy that card on Amazon because I thought that I'm going to end up, getting my Amazon thing and whatnot. But I went on Apple, added 25 success, and now I have enough to get that and get the, and get some other things to it. So I do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But anyway, but, yeah, so apparently June 6th is when the Mario movie comes. But again, I don't know.
Yeah.
And we won't know until Universal officially announces it. That's all I can say.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, nothing further, nothing, to say. But, that's that.
That's that, folks.
And I hope it's true.
Hope it's true. Yeah.
No, but, yeah, I'm gonna probably have a bullet bill coming for somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we don't. I don't know if it's official or not, but we'll just have to wait and see what Universal. We'll just have to wait. That's all we can do with it. Just like I have to wait for my tablet to arrive because it was supposed to be on Thursday, and then and now telling me that, oh, well, we had a mechanical failure, the truck broke down. I'm like, oh my god, no. And yeah, so my tablet will be here on the what was it? Oh yeah, on Monday. I had a brain fault for a moment. But like I said, if I ever see Mr. Bucket, do that kind of crap, we're just gonna have to kick its rear end.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Because when Billy went off the air and I said, look, we have to kick his, butt, and he was laughing and like, oh my, it's like, yes, this is serious quality entertainment, folks.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Know.
I mean, I got this
Like,
easy button for free market back in
like
2020.
Yeah, it's like, where's my chainsaw at? So I could beat and punch the Mr. Bucket without I thought Mr. Bucket had something to do with Billy Sweeney. That one nasty devil.
Yes. Even though.
Yeah.
Even though I pressed that. Yeah. Even though I got this from from the flea market, Keller's, and it was one of my running gags,
Yeah, that's probably something you should do for FWLX is have custom soundboards.
Wow, okay.
Where especially like something stupid that you read, in the news or whatnot. It'll be like, "Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me?"
Oh, and
To
oh,
enhance the show.
not only these running gags are gonna be soundboards, but also basically Mr. Rogers sound effects like these, for example. Here it is.
Okay. It won't.
Yeah, and one other example I got is here it is. I have to put him down because when I get back, it's a puppet that I got from at Florida back in last year. It's a T-Rex puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thanks.
Well, we
Ah!
Luke was going over the Seagate SSD.
These are my some of my writing gags, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, let you know about that, anyway. I won't let Morgan touch my face. Period. If he's watching this, but anyway.
Yeah. Just don't tell him to eat the shorts. I mean, but
Anyway.
yeah. Anyway, I think that's all I have. Unfortunately, sorry to say.
Yeah.
But as I said, I mean, I'll still have topics and stuff, for FWLS. So
Yeah.
don't worry, guys. You're gonna be seeing that and whatnot.
Yeah.
But again, FWLS is gonna be, the biggest season.
Yeah. I mean, one of my running gags is broken now. It was actually called the Northern Orange toy called Marshmallow for the Northern Orange, and unfortunately we can't have him on the one of the sequels of the oh no objects, especially with bunnies. I have him one time in my reaction video called after the flight we play reaction video my Melody reacts. But it was about cuteness overload thing. And unfortunately, one of the cuteness overload thing is now broken. So I think I have to use another writing gag basically about cuteness overload videos,
Yeah, that's
That stinks, yeah. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, on to the game segments, and then we'll do I'm actually originally gonna do notes, but I decided not to today on the season 9 finale. But what we'll do is finish up but I'll tell you this, okay? While we do the fall episodes of FWX, I will be traveling, okay? As well, so be look out for that. Anyway, on to the game segments. There'll be 4 game segments while we're at it, since he finishes topics and everything for the season 9. And yeah, just while it's known and everything. And right now it's already 5 o'clock, so I need to hurry up. So yeah.
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 Well, like I said, Luke, this is $119 a year for Wirecast.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'll let Mom know about it. I. Noise. E.
Because after, I think we'll do the Hangman game on this device.
Lumberjacks. There we go.
How about that? We'll
There we
finish
go.
off season 9.
Yeah, after these game summits, and
Okay.
yeah, sometimes we and Josh's topics will do 2 more game summits I have to finish off, you know.
Yeah, because I just thought about that at the last second. I'm like, oh yes, let's do the Hangman game because we haven't done that. And so yeah, for the season 9 finale.
Yeah. I have no idea what
That's
this
a
is.
good idea.
Igador! Oh well. No, I don't need that. It's not very important for people. I was gonna do Push Your Luck in this season for 9 finale, part 2 finale. I decided not to, but you know that's just me. Anyway,
Well, that's up to you.
it's time to do Drop the Bomb and then Blockbuster thing. Anyway.
More like drop the beef.
What? TV free question $400. Oh, I know what this is. Las Vegas. Okay, it's not Bob Barker. I know what this is. Jello. Got it. $1,200. I know all the questions right. Sports, 1 question for $900. What is it? Flyers, no idea. Got it. Wild card, 2 questions for $600. Volleyball relationship with being married to single after divorcing to Angela Jolie, no idea. Got it. What's the Old Testament? No idea. Isaiah, no idea. Peer. That's okay, we got 1 strike. This is like a free question for $200. What's the promise did not appear on the, I know, it's Sherry Temple. Oh man, Joe Frazier, okay. History, 2 questions for $500. Okay. Scrimmage, no idea. Cheerios. Yeah, I have no idea. I finally know the answer. I'm halfway there. But that's okay. That's okay. $2,700 is not that bad. Now we got Blockbusters, $5,000 Gold Rush. And that's all you have to do now is just complete this whole thing and we'll do it. See what happens. Wow. Try again. Wow. Got it! Now all we're gonna do is 2 more game segments. And then we'll do our, and we're gonna do, let's say, Josh's segments, we'll see what happens. And then we'll probably do, let's see, money cards, and we'll see what happens. Anyway. Anyway, money cards now, and we'll open the card. That is change the card. That is 500 lower 7 $1,000 lower. It's not bad. Lower. Boss on the king. $2,000 lower. Free. $4,000 higher. The queen. I don't like to change the cards, but that's just me. $8,000 lower. It's not bad. $16,000 $10,000 lower. It's a 10. Next game, Super Scratcher. 11. Gold, 13. One more $100,000. 15. Okay. Clover, 12. Okay, Bluebird, 14. 8. 7. Okay, number 9. Not bad, $10,000. Now I'll take it. And it's danger color time. Oh well, not bad. See, home stretch and we'll see what happens. 3. No, okay, not bad. 1. It's yellow. 7. Another yellow. 8. Okay, 2. Another blue. 9.
Oh, that's actually so good.
One more is 75,000. 3. Okay, red. But you're getting closer. 4. Okay, whatever. One more and it's 25,000. 10. Okay. We're getting closer than that. So, there you go. 5. Not bad. Review it, and that is 11. Oh, well. Now we're going to do Bonnie's.
You did good.
We got Bonnie's Banana Challenge, and
Yeah.
then what?
Can we do it for the finale? Let's find out.
It's not showing up. It's not loading with me. But let's. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Is it working for me? Let me see. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, man. Start at the B. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Finally, I got it. Hang on. There we go. Finally. I got it. And stop.
Have been going to win these battles. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
No, no.
Okay, one prize is enough. Because I only I have one free. I have 3 Bonzies. That was enough for that. I have enough. You know.
Well, maybe and then actually your kid's butt.
Yeah.
And then put him in jail for stealing on your bananas.
Wow.
Creep.
Creep. you know. Let's do Editation for the NES, and we'll finish off with a few games for OpenMU games segments.
That is fun. Oh, yeah, that game. And I tell you, good old Pictionary is, has an incredible music.
Wow.
And it's the only good LJN game I can say.
Wow.
That and Nightmare on Elm Street. That's actually a much better game than Friday the 13th.
Wow.
By laughing, joking idiots, but yeah.
I'm joking idiots, yes.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, we have to censor it,
So. Yeah, Sesame Street's by today, but the letter U and the number blank. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and the number is 27.
Oh, multiply, okay?
27 plus 0 times 0 equals 27. You happy?
You happy? Yeah.
Then go eat a banana.
I'm just gonna spell multiply, right? There. Yeah, I almost had it, man.
asking the cookie dodster where to get the Sesame Street.
Cookie Doctor.
It's like, we can't tell you. Well, I don't know. We can't tell you.
We can't tell you either. No.
No, because we don't know. We don't
know.
On that street.
Yeah, because at the time, yes.
Elm Street, for that matter.
No. At the time, in Sesame Street's 50th anniversary special, Cookie Monster at the time was doing the telling the kids to tell them how to get to Sesame Street. You know, that's just me. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Horseshoe.
Yeah, a horse shot.
What?
Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, you know, it's just that.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Funny things do go in small packages.
Exactly.
Unless if you're a tuna.
Yeah. I know what this is.
Barbie.
Leisure category. Football. Watch Billy, this for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's for you, Billy. Football.
What?
And get your pom-poms too, Billy, while you at it.
Yeah, you're a mess, Remax. Oh yeah, I can
Oh,
hear the game.
certified 34.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the certified mess doll.
Wow. And
Yeah.
wow. Man, I know what this is. Wall.
I feel like all of you are complete up on me. And I'm down the organization, I will. I might have a hot one.
God, Remax, you're killing me, buddy.
No, seriously, I think I'm gonna have hot one.
Wow. Oh, no. You get heartburn?
Yeah, I think so.
I felt worried.
Well, it's nothing to worry about. It's just gonna be difficult.
No. I felt worried, yeah. It's not gonna happen. Anyway, I thought I was messing you up, but oh, I misspelled sausage wrong. Put a T instead of put
Sausage.
what? What?
S-A-U-S-T-A-G-E. Sausage.
I put a V instead of a U.
or sausage.
Sausage. No, okay, I'm trying again.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, but
That was
that
fun.
was funny.
Got it.
Oh. That hurt my.
Yeah, you need to have Tums.
Yeah, look, I know. I gotta get some.
Yeah, like me, because I've been feeling a lot better. Dang, I know what this is. Dinosaur.
But I only have the.
What?
the
It's not even a dinosaur? Okay, screw
I
it.
can't have. Oh. Okay, I'll wait.
Screw it. It's not a dinosaur.
No.
But it's something else, though. Oh, I know what this is. It's a cauldron.
But yeah, as I was saying, I can't have citrus chewables.
Yeah.
I only have the berry flavor, and I like the berry flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, you
But-
do have
but the
berries.
thing- But here's the thing, they're not candy. Okay? These Tums chewables, they're not candy. They're to help get rid of heartburn and the crap that your stomach, you know, like if you have upset stomach and it's giving you the middle finger, yeah, Tums will stop it.
Yes, exactly. What?
You have multiple have upset stomach.
You know,
Not fun. Not fun.
it's not funny. No, no, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at KZ.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, which I misspelled it wrong.
You know, look, I do that. I do the same thing and get so upset.
Yeah.
Like, you idiot. That's not nice.
Hurry, stop! Oh God. I know you have heartburn, but I feel in pain for you. What the? No. No.
Don't worry about me.
No, I'm not worried about you. I'm just worried about the, this. I know what this is. Okay, still okay.
Let's hope what you would call it show go.
God, that was over. Not even a chair, but a stool. Okay? That was screwy. Yeah, I messed that up.
Yeah.
Science, my least favorite category. Okay.
Well, I love science.
That I do not know, unfortunately. What is that?
A toenail.
Oh no! No, no, you.
Oh, actually, it doesn't belong in the science. What am I talking
What? Yeah, what are you talking about, Weeby? That doesn't belong there.
That's a good question, Luke. I don't know which planet I came from.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it in the stream, but yeah, I know what this. TV camera.
Yeah, my blinky blanket. Yeah.
And this whole, it's a viral video I talked about in off camera, but it's hilarious, you know.
Yeah.
To watch, and this little girl thing here saying the planet thing, see here. It was like hilarious to watch, but you know.
Yeah. Okay.
What you call it? Yes.
Oh,
I know, it's goosebumps.
well, what you been doing?
Wow. Wow. You're a mess.
Okay. Sorry. Wow. I guess that's the vacuum cleaner that we're gonna do. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Take away the shoes.
I did not know it's now known as shops in here. I did not know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to buy this right now.
Thank you, then shoes, and
I hear. Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to myself.
okay. Let me see what other games we're gonna play. Actually, we don't need to play some other games today. So we got 2 games to play. One of them, it has to do with Wheel of Misfortune. I'll have to turn on the Google Chrome on there, so we can do a showdown between me and you thing on my air archive, so that would be easier.
So,
And I can do that. And yeah. Misfortune. Okay, this one. Yeah.
like missed opportunities.
What? Anyway, the one I'm playing Weekend Celebrations is this one, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. The one I'm playing Weekend Celebrations is this one. I'm doing a 2-player mode between me and you remix, so there you go. Wow. Wow.
Well, hey, you know, I mean, that's just something to keep the show entertained.
Okay.
And yeah, this game is 6 players, which is insane.
I'm going against your remix, so there you go.
No, I'm gonna get the YouTube thing so I can at least see the puzzle and turn off the mic so it'll put your eardrums or hook mine in the faucet.
Category is veins. Let me spin the wheel.
Okay.
Wow. 550. T. There's one T. Spin the wheel.
Yeah, and this one you gotta be really careful because if you accidentally
S. There's no S.
the,
Your turn, remix.
go ahead and spin. Because if you accidentally call it the same letter, you automatically lose your time.
350 remix.
And all.
2 R's remix.
Spin. Give me a minute because there's a short delay too.
800.
Okay. N.
No N. It's back to me.
Crap. All blue hits.
750. L. There's only one L for my name.
Yeah, for Lukey Luke.
Well, I like to buy a vowel. E.
As an elephant.
Wow. I like to buy another vowel. A. I like to buy another vowel. I.
Okay.
Spin. 400. W. 1 W. Okay. Spin.
Okay, I think I know it. Shoot.
H.
Yep. It's alright. Even if I don't win, it don't matter.
Oh, I know what this is now. Oh, I got bankrupt. Your turn.
Spin.
700.
H.
There is no H. I know what this
What?
is.
No, I said H.
Huh?
Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. Okay. I screwed up.
P. No, I had to solve.
Well, good job, Luke. Yeah, I screwed that up badly.
Person's a category.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I knew what it was too, and I don't know what the heck happened.
Okay, my turn. Is there, S? No S. Your turn, remix.
It's been
600.
G.
G. Okay.
Oh,
There's
T.
no G. Huh?
I said T as in Tom.
Oh, hold on. Let me get to that.
Well, it's okay, Blue. You can go ahead and choose the consonant. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get upset. Alright.
Okay.
It's just for fun.
This is for fun. Never mind. Okay. Okay. T. There's no T in the puzzle. Okay.
Okay. Well, then okay. Well, okay. Well, I guess we'll flat folks spin.
Oh well.
Somewhere I land on the
4 R's. For me, at least. Spoon. 800.
And like I said,
why?
There's a delay, so.
Oh, I know what this says. Solve. Drew. Hang on. Barrymore.
Yeah.
My turn.
Sorry, Luke. It's like I said.
5,000. Is there T?
Delay.
1 T. What to buy a vowel? E. Okay. Buy a vowel. A. No way. Your turn.
Alright, spin.
800.
S?
No S.
Oh, okay.
5 vowel and I. No I. Your turn.
Spin. I gotta be careful I don't pick the wrong letter or I'm gonna lose my tongue.
400.
T?
G.
No, T as in Tom.
Choose the
T.
cheese already taken.
Oh, okay. N as in.
There's one N.
Alright, spin.
Lose a turn.
Okay, well. That's what I had in mind, so.
By vowel. A. Okay. 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 My remix's turn. Spin.
Spin. A C? Oh, wait. What did it land on?
450.
C? As in cookie?
No C.
God dang it.
Free spin. Spin the wheel. 500. Why? Okay, I know it. I have to spin again.
I don't know.
1,000. Sir, G. No G, but I had to keep my free spin.
Go ahead. If you want to use it. Okay, yeah, there's a Y.
Okay, S. No, there's no S. R. No R. Your turn, Remix.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You automatically lose your phone. Spin.
100.
H.
No H.
No.
It's back to me. 850. Would it be M? No M. Your turn.
No. Spin.
950.
C?
There's no C. Yeah,
No,
but
Z.
Z. Okay. No Z.
Oh, okay, shoot. Yeah, Z has a Zelda. No, okay.
5,000.
What kind of puzzle is this?
W. No W. Your turn.
Unless it is vowels. I would solve
Solve. Okay.
and type in YENTO.
That is not correct.
No, okay. What? And what is this? What is... Oh my god.
800. Let's see. L. Yento.
You got it? Was that it?
That's it. Where's me?
Well,
Give me 5 coins.
that was good. I didn't know who that person was. Like, seriously?
I have no idea what this is.
I don't either. But hey, I don't care if I won. It's just like, what the heck was that puzzle? Like, okay, whatever. Screw that!
Money! Oh, 20! Oh my god.
But that was fun though, Luke. I must say.
No.
I thought so.
I thought I should have the no sign while I do my weekend celebration, but oh well. Now it's up to Remix to do something, you know?
Yeah, try to redeem myself, you know. Ah, my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Who ever came came up with that person's name, I'm gonna slap them.
God, Remax, you kill me.
I mean, I disagree. Created that puzzle, whoever came up with such silly categories, they all need to be fired for creating that pathetic name. Whatever it is. It's like bottom line, have better puzzles, categories. Gosh darn it. Yeah.
There.
Oh, that was a slap in the face.
Yeah, it just
Oh,
kills me.
Enough of this garbage. Well, hey, like I said, the grass is green. The wind is water and fire is hot. All right, let's move on. Yeah, the grass is green, the sky is blue, fire is hot. All right, let's move on. All right, this is gonna be the final game of the season 9 finale of FWL IX, which stands for 9, by the way. If I can stop burping and my thing's charged. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, Luke. I will. Let's see. Alright, give me 1 second, folks. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but anyway, Luke, hang on tight.
Yeah, stand by, folks. While he's doing that, I'll come right back and I'll see if Darren's ready and be right there with ya.
I do apologize about that, folks. Oh my god, that. Well, this camera is something else, because you never know. Oh my god. I blame the camera for this.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just
Oh my god.
I'm just seeing my.
Now it's turned around, so. You know what I should have done? I should have done this.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Okay, it's fun.
It's because I'm getting hot, you know, and I'm wearing this sweatshirt thing.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off. For the safety of this episode, I'm gonna turn off the camera, and I'm gonna get my shirt on. We won't have that crap again.
Certainly.
Oh, I am so sorry.
This is
I
tough.
cannot beat that.
I just came back from a thing with free. Oh my god, you know.
I know. But it's all entertainment, I guess. I'm sure YouTube can forgive you, Luke.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube will forgive me. Yeah, the guidelines. Yeah.
Okay. Now that I got my shirt on, and none of that crap gonna happen again. Alright, now I hide my belly button, and I'm gonna put my finger on the camera so that way I don't do that crap again.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, I'm back, sorry.
You're
Okay.
fine.
Alright. I am so sorry, guys, once again. I did not expect that to happen.
You're fine.
Okay, so you guys ready? This is a big moment. Luke, you can put this on the big screen for the
I
viewers.
did it for everybody, and while you're at it.
And yes, folks, this is my type-in tutor that I bought on eBay. This is 1 year since I've had this thing, and this thing is gonna be 30 years this year. Came out in 1993 by Tandy/Radio Shack. Thanks to my mother, who's been working at Tandy until 1996. And I thank her for giving this to me, and I thank her for all these years working at Tandy, even though she hates Tandy. But I love this thing so much that this is that I'm gonna take this with me when when I pass away and everything, and I'm gonna take this with me because this is still my childhood favorite. So anyway, with that being said, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Now this is gonna get loud, so nothing I can do about that. But here we go. Yeah, and you haven't heard that. I haven't heard that sound in a while. But we're not doing that, and we're not doing that. We're doing this. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
And I am gonna do game 2 because it is 2 players. Now I have to enter in the secret word, and so what Luke has to do as player 2 is he has to figure out the word that I put in, and if he gets it right, he gets the points. If not, I get the points. And whoever and out of these 10 words, whoever gets it, well, will end up winning this whole game. So anyway, Luke, I'm typing in my word.
Mm-hmm.
And Luke, you go ahead, and I can tell you there's only 5 letters in the puzzle.
Okay. Is there a T in the
Go ahead,
word?
Luke. All right, say again.
T in the word.
Okay, you said E or B.
T.
Okay. No.
No, I said T.
Oh, T. No T.
Okay, L.
Oh crap. You said L?
Mm-hmm.
No, nope.
N.
N?
Mm-hmm.
No.
A.
There's 1.
Okay. And that ends in a call. Let me think. Here, P.
No.
I said P. I didn't say about D.
Oh. Well, okay, yeah.
I know this is pizza!
Okay, well, you get the points, because that is the right answer. That's right, Luke. There you go. Alright. Now I'm going to type in the next word. So, and like I said, Luke, you got the points, and like I said, even if I don't get anything, that's not why I'm doing this, alright? I'm doing it for the season 9 finale.
Good.
Alright, so I ain't gonna cry like a little baby, because I'm an adult now, so. Alright, Luke, there you go. And you got 6 letters to in this secret puzzle.
Okay.
Let's see if you can get 2 for 2.
Okay, is there, E.
A D?
E.
E, yes.
Okay. Okay, next letter. N.
N, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I know that. Donkey!
I don't think so.
No, it's not it. Okay.
Alright,
Why?
keep guessing letter.
Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, monkey!
It's not monkey.
Okay, keep guessing, okay. Okay. M.
No.
Okay. That's not it. Okay. Disney.
It's not Disney.
Okay. Not it. Okay. Okay. I. Okay. Here I said I.
No.
It's not it. Okay. Um. S.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I tell you, it's not Disney, so.
So it's not Disney. So I know it's not
And
Donkey.
you got 4 more left before you fill up the screen.
Okay. Okay. Elf, my name. I have no idea.
No. 3 left.
You.
No.
O.
Oh, no.
A.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hang on, I'll try to focus. Okay, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
I believe this will be the last chance, so.
Okay. My last chance here. Okay. Barney.
Oh, okay. You got it. I messed that up, but you got it. Because you almost split it up, but you got it at the last second. Oh, that's a good one, Luke. You're 2 for 2. I'm making this easy for you.
Whew. That was a close one.
Okay, this is a 6-letter word now.
Okay. Another one of those 6-letter words. Okay. E.
1.
Y.
No.
That's never no one. It's okay. It's somewhere. Okay. N.
No.
Oh god. Okay. T.
Yeah, there's 1.
Okay. Okay.
You said K?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, bucket.
Yeah, and we just mentioned it on the episode. Alright, well, you're 3 for 3. You're on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see if we get this one. This one is 5 letters now.
Okay. Oh boy. D. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
D.
D?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh boy. B.
B? No.
Okay. Okay. L.
No.
E.
1.
Okay. Okay. C.
C?
Yeah.
No.